What's the deal? It's your boy Rich Bank here back with another video, man. Yeah, they talking about Andrew Tate today, man. I ain't heard about Shorty since since his ass got knocked the fuck out. Wow. Got his ass beat up. Talking about he do all this boxing and kickboxing and judo wrestling and his ass a bitch. I've been doing, been trying to tell people, but yeah, fuck all that, but look. Check it out, man. We finna see what they talking about.
Andrew Tate is 100% fried and cooked after being arrested by U.S. Marshal pending an extradition to the UK. Yo, after what I heard today, if Andrew Tate is extradited to the UK, Andrew Tate will spend the rest of his life in prison. And I'm almost certain about that based on how things are going. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Andrew Tate is charged with being in possession of inappropriate images of underage women. Well, a clip is surfacing right now of Andrew Tate admitting that he had a girl doing webcam services for him when she was underage.
And I only get away with that because the girl of 6 years plays along. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them with Vivian. Because Vivian's younger, Melissa's like 28, Vivian's like 21. Girl of 6 years plays along, Vivian's like 21. Girl of 6 years plays along, Vivian's like 21.
If the clip was hard to follow, let me break it down. He said this girl called Vivian was doing cam services for him for about 6 years. He would also say that Vivian is currently 21 and she would help him make other girls feel comfortable doing cam services. Well, if Vivian is 21 and she had been doing
Something with that nigga. That nigga is weird. He's a fucking creep. It's like he hate bitches or something. Like he, gay or some shit. For like he get me weird. Damn, I can't say that on YouTube. We gotta follow YouTube guidelines. Forgive me on that one. But yeah, like he a figgity or something, man. Like he just figgitied out. Like he can't stand women. Like he gotta use them, man. Now he got this child predator look on him. I see how this shit go.
Cam services for 6 years for Andrew Tate, then that would mean that she was doing cam services well before she was legal. And that's terrible. Like, is evidence like this is going to be presented in court? And I just don't know how he's going to talk his way out of it. Now, a legal expert went on Piers Morgan and he broke down the intricacy of this case, the possibility of him not being extradited and Trump stepping in and intervening and him staying. He also talked about possible sentences for the Tate brothers. Everything just looks terrible right now for Andrew Tate. Like, he's absolutely cooked.
Amber, thank you very much indeed for joining me. How significant are these arrests of Andrew and Tristan Tate on United States soil, especially given the fact there is an extradition treaty, obviously, with the UK, and the belief is the UK are pushing to have them brought to the UK for justice?
Piers, good to be with you. It's very significant. We're talking about 59 total charges now, relating to 7 alleged victims for offenses that span between 2010 and 2017. You have the 21 original charges, and now you have 38 new charges. And so you have 3 alleged victims in the first round of charges, and now an additional 4 victims here. And I know that there's talk on the internet that somehow the Trump administration and allies are going to somehow block the extradition. But since the extradition treaty has been signed between the UK and the US, only one case has ever even been held up for extradition. This is a matter of course where people accused of serious crimes, and this is a serious crime, and when there is at least probable cause that there's enough evidence to justify the arrest, that those people are sent back. It may take a while, it may take a year, it may take 2 years, but these brothers, I believe, will be sent back to the UK and they will face justice.
What the UK did was very strategic because how they're moving they kind of silenced a lot of the Andrew Tate's defense. Because right now it's impossible to defend Andrew Tate and not sound like an absolute weirdo and creep. See, the first charges they had on Andrew Tate originally in 2024, it was like a lot of people knew about it, but they kind of, correlated it with pimping. Right? Because the charges were, he was trafficking women. And then they list out the charges and the details, and it's like, oh, he convinced women through the Playboy method to do webcam services, and then he convinced them to give him all the money. Well, that's just pimping, right? Now, regardless of your opinion on the morality of pimping, most men are not looking at you as an absolute monster for pimping. But when the UK came with the additional charges, and you hear things like corn with underage people, inappropriate images with underage people, like corn, hold on, bro, child corn, hold on, bro. Now it becomes impossible to defend, because if you're going to defend Andrew Tate, you're going to have to put your name and reputation on the line right now. Before trial even starts, before you even get a chance to see the evidence they have, you got to put your name right now on the record that you are defending Andrew Tate regardless of the illicit images of underage people that they claim he was in possession of. Because if you put your name on the line right now and it comes out it's true, oh, you in for a world of trouble. So right now, a lot of people defending Andrew Tate is kind of backing off. I even seen Sneeko, who was defending Andrew Tate in 2024. Now, I know Sneeko and Andrew Tate had their issues as of recent, but even Sneeko is going off on Andrew Tate right now.
So now you're promoting Me Too feminist culture. The fall off is crazy.
See, it's not Me Too feminist culture. It's the fact that they're actually guilty. And I looked through, well, apparently, according to them, I don't know, allegedly they're guilty. Allegedly. At the time, I did believe it. I believe that they were innocent, but you look into it more, and you look into what the Loverboy method is, and you look into what that is. They literally said that they were recruiting women to pimp them out. They had a course talking about how you could become a pimp. Word for word, they just spell out exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, folks. He's snitching. This nigga snitching. But real shit, that's besides the point. I don't like him, folks. I don't like him, folks. This nigga is racist, folks. He's a fucking goofy. I just don't like him. He wanted to be Andrew Tate so bad. Like, so bad, for like, he tried his hardest to be him. He tried to talk like him, walk like him, look like him, try to motivate people like him. He tried to do everything like Andrew Tate. He wanted to be Andrew Tate so bad, folks. This nigga is a goofy, wannabe ass, racist ass, bitch ass nigga. Folks, I beat him. I seen him do his little practicing with the gloves and the UFC fighters. I know he practiced UFC. You know, I don't give a fuck. I will beat him. Tell him come to Chicago and stream. Somebody show him this clip this, show him this. I will beat him. Folks, I don't like him.
Exactly what the Loverboy method is. They say, this is how you do it. If you want a girl to fall in love with you so that you could traffic her, buy my course and I'll teach you how. So first, you make her fall in love with you. You have with her. Then you program her. Then you take her passport. Then she's in love with you. Then you put her on OnlyFans. It's like, that's what the Loverboy method is, word for word. That's what pimping is, allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly. To a T, that's exactly what pimping is, and they just did it online. And they did it in Europe.
When you say allegedly, that don't mean you ain't snitching. You still snitching like a motherfucker. Folks, you still snitching like a motherfucker.
With white women, look at that too. You know what's so funny? Is that the Tate started grifting the white supremacy.
But he got little girls in this file, so I don't give a fuck. Snitch all you want. I ain't snitching, so snitch all you want. Is that dude gotta go down, put him under the jail. Folks, put him under that bitch.
Just like the white incels, the skin worshippers, they literally got rich pimping out European white women because they were better
than the skin worshippers. I really think he talking about us. I think he talking about black people, folk. Like, real shit when he say the skin worshippers. Like, fuck, if you don't get your goofy ass, I will smack the fuck out of him. I will beat his ass. For my grandma would beat his ass. Folks, and any other racist motherfucker out there, I will beat your ass. Folks.
For money. Like, they made more money. Do you think that they were pimping out Asian girls and black girls? No, they moved to Romania because the crimes, they thought that we're going to get away with it. They said, Romania's the third world country. I could be a mob boss. I'm a mafia. I could bribe the police. I'm like the cartel of Romania.
Sneeko and Andrew Tate has had their issues as of lately, so take that with a grain of salt. But that's just an example of somebody who was on the opposite side of the spectrum in 2024 when his Andrew Tate allegations first dropped to where they're at right now. And I feel like when the brother said, yo, man, bro, Trump and them ain't touching this, I agree. Trump is not touching this. Now, Andrew Tate was probably under the assumption he's cool with Barron, he's cool with Don Jr., Trump and them.
Trump already in the hole with some freaky shit. If he fuck with dude, I'm really done fucking with Trump. And if y'all don't like Trump, don't be mad at me. I ain't say I fuck with him. I ain't say I don't. You read in between the lines if I do or I don't. I'm folks, you feel me? You do your work. I'm folks, you know. But yeah, you know, like Trump better not have that. That nigga's just a goofy, folks. I'm folks, tell him box again for his way out of jail. I'm folks, I want to see him get the dog shit beat out of him again. He's fucking goofy. Yeah, I don't like him, folks. I'm just keep it gangster. They all corny lame, so I just want to be proper mafia gangsters. Get your bitch ass on. I will smack the tooth out your mouth.
Arranged for him to come from Romania to the United States. They were involved in that. They arranged the travel plans, the flight for him to just go directly from Romania to the US so he doesn't stop in Europe. But now I feel like Donald Trump ain't touching this, man. The charges is just too foul and flagrant. What would Donald Trump look like from going to being accused of being Epstein's best homie and best friend, to go from being accused of being in the Epstein files, to go from being accused of protecting the Epstein class, to then protecting Andrew Tate and stopping him from being extradited when we're talking about charges involving underage people? That level of PR is something that, bro, Trump don't even want to touch that. So unfortunately for Andrew Tate, he had just bet on somebody who's the most disloyal human being on planet Earth. Trump don't care about you, bruh. Right? You traded on your own people. You traded on your own people. Bro, his father is like a black guy from Chicago, I heard. So you traded on your own folks to support that family just for them to trade on you.
Now you have an additional delay in the United States because the brothers are going to be able to try to fight extradition. It's a loser. They're not going to stop the extradition.
I ain't know he was on race shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done with this goofy ass video, folks. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think in the comments and shit. Tate is a fucking goofy. He don't need to be free. I don't wish jail on nobody, but he don't need. I wish something on him. Somebody whip his ass or something. Folks. But yeah, fuck Sneeko. Fuck everybody that been mentioned in this fucking video. No bullshit. Fuck Trump. Fuck everybody on my own, folks. But yeah, it's your boy Rich Bank, however you want to say it, Almighty Bank, whatever. But yeah, it's your boy, and I'm out, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This video was kind of bullshit to me. Because Andrew Tate is really a fucking nobody. He was relevant like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or something like that, with a little motivational shit. I ain't gonna lie, it was some days I popped up, got motivated off that, man. You forgive me, but I started peeping signs and patterns and shit, you know, and the way he move, he's a bitch. Fuck dude. Folks, I don't like him. That's why I don't like him, because he lied to me for a good year, folks. Because I was really motivated off this nigga. Folks, that's why I don't like him. And then I found out he ain't what he is, and it was way before the fight. I've been found out he's a goofy. He's a pure fucking goofy. Folks, but like I said, it's your boy Rich Bank, Almighty Bank, however the fuck you want to share. I'm out. Yeah.